用翻把柔和啲夜晚音樂節目嘅聲，我哋翻到嚟玩呢個 Coffee Talk。我哋喺呢個係星期日嘅下午嚟到呢個西雅圖。其實琴日中我哋隔咗一日冇玩啊嘛，我係有偷偷地上嚟開晒個 game 嘅 recipe 嘅，俾大家睇下啲 recipe 先。係啊，咁啊，我哋要睇一睇有啲分類，有幾個其實真係認唔到。咖啡薑呢啲有機會都想試下，真係揾翻個真現實 recipe。檸檬呢個 black lemon 咧，又係試咗好耐先知，因為當初佢係一個黑影嘅時候睇唔出佢係用咩嘢，估到佢係檸檬，但係估唔到個檸檬係要有兩個咖啡嗰下。同埋呢個就伊人王嗰個，原來個薑唔係要擺 primary， 嗰下陰濕咯，俾佢跣咗。anyway 啊，我哋開晒啲 recipe 之後，大個古仔似乎都仲有好多喎，我哋要繼續慢慢玩咯。我哋 continue 先。有個獎杯係要聽晒所有歌，咁但係個歌佢係 shuffle 嘅，咁我哋由佢一路 shuffle 落去咯。我自己都今日沖咗杯茶，今朝我哋難得4個人一齊可以玩 Mon Hunt。而家另外歐國聯打緊啦，啱啱開始下半場，暫時西班牙2分對葡萄牙1分。哦，係喎，我整咗杯咖啡俾佢瞓覺。唔好飲，冇錢就冇得飲咖啡，冇人權。但係我係唔會送咖啡俾你。俾杯咖啡佢啊，幾錢啊？Hello Rachel， 今日古仔 Happily Ever After， 咦？點解仲係 Freya 寫嘅呢個專欄？ 咦？點解琴日我篇新聞我冇睇到 ？Happily ever after, happily ever after, ever after Part 1。Do I want to 係咯？因為我以為佢冇咗專啊。Do I want to grow old with you? No, I don't want to do that. But do I want to be with you here in this moment, stuck in eternal limbo, in an infinity loop of this exact hour forever? Hell yeah, I do. That's probably the last time Romeo remembered having a really meaningful conversation with Juliet. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, dear readers. Just like any other story, this one also has a beginning, and it began with an introduction. Romeo is a young man of 20. He comes from a quite conservative but not yet out-of-touch family. In other words, they're just like almost every other family in the world. He hates the name his parents gave him, and he hates it even more knowing that his life so far is fulfilled after the cliché of his fictional namesakes. Falling in love with a girl named Juliet is really just the icing on the cliché cake. Juliet is a young woman of 20. She also comes from a quite conservative but not yet out-of-touch family. In other words, they are also just like almost every other family in the world. She loves the name her parents gave her, although she hates the fact that her life so far is fulfilled half the cliche of her fictional namesakes. Falling in love with a boy named Romeo is unfortunate, but she has no plan to die stupidly over it. Both of them study at the same university, and they're definitely not the type of people who naturally choose to be friends. Fate, however, in the form of a hip, young lecturer with an over-enthusiasm for assigning group projects and an unfortunate sense of humor, is what brings them together. A simple group assignment is what introduced our young Romeo and Juliet to each other. Even after their first fated meeting and then many more meetings required to finish the assignment, there's no sign that Romeo means anything more to Juliet than a friendly acquaintance she's spent a lot of time in the library with. Nor honestly does she mean that much more to him. In fact, after she made an ill-judged joke about the literature elephant in the room, she probably means significantly less. But as time goes on, and as the group assignment keep coming without the lecturer ever assign new partners, Romeo and Juliet become closer. They both began to see things in the other that they hadn't noticed before. Though for Romeo, the fact is rather frightening. How could I fall for somebody like her? And named Juliet, no less. I can't accept it. My mind's just playing tricks on me. Again and again, around and around, his thoughts chase themselves whenever he sees her. The day is Monday and Romeo has a class he needs to attend. However, something is different. Normally a relatively anxious fellow, he finds going to a class require a lot of willpower. Today, however, he finds himself hurrying to get there. He knows why, of course, but he refuses to admit it himself quite yet. The first thing Romeo does when he opens the door is to look at a specific table, the table where Juliet always sits. To his unacknowledged disappointment, the table is empty. Fuck! Neil throws Romeo under his breath. He doesn't curse because Juliet is not there. Of course, rather he curses because noticing this was the first thing he did upon entering the room. After sitting in his usual place, Romeo reopens his books and begins reading. Every time someone opens the door, Romeo turns immediately to look and quietly whisper a curse. Again, he is not cursing because he is disappointed it is not Juliet who enters. He is cursing because his turn to look. A few minutes before the class begins, Juliet finally arrives, announcing herself and her friend with a braying laugh as she does so. That the sound used to be one of the most annoying sounds in the world, at least as far as Romeo was concerned, but today it brings a small smile to his face. Fuck, cursed Romeo again after he realized he just smiled at that sound. Is Romeo in love? He probably is, but he doesn't want to admit that. Falling in love with Juliet is dangerous, extremely dangerous. They come from completely different backgrounds, they have different skin color, and they worship different gods. He has no problem with interracial relationships. Of course he doesn't, but he never expects it to happen to him. That simply will not do. I need to talk to you. Romeo looks up. Julia is standing over his table. Her jaw is set, but her eyes are worried, and he completely forgets all about his own problem. Hey, what's up? He asks. Can you keep a secret? It's really important. Sure, I guess I can. Good enough. Because I really need someone to talk to. So Juliet sits down and begins telling her story to Romeo. She talks about the problems she's been facing over the past few months, how they affect her study, about how he's not the first person she talked to about this. On, and Romeo listened to every word. Eventually, Juliet stopped talking and sits quietly. Romeo thinks that she looks somehow lighter than she did. Before she began talking, he doesn't know how to react to what she told him. She tried giving her some advice. Really stupid advice, he thinks as soon as he said it, but he believes it's probably much better than just listening and nodding and watching her walk away. He doesn't think he wants her to walk away from him. He thinks about that. One thing is for sure, Juliet trusts Romeo as a friend. They have shared a secret now, even though Juliet has shared the same secret with others before him. This still makes Romeo happy. So damn happy. How pathetic am I? Being happy because someone I like came and told me she's not? Romeo thinks, and then shake his head like a dog shaking off water. After sharing everything she had wanted to share, Julia starts talking about lighter topics. Soon they are joking freely, and dark mood of earlier almost completely dissipate. Just before Julia leaves, Romeo asks her something. Why do you tell me all that? Well, I don't know. I don't really know. I think I can trust you, and you're one of those rare few people who can talk to people directly without sugarcoating everything. It's refreshing. She shrugged. I guess that's why. What Julia said is true, but Romeo finds it amusing that even though he normally speaks directly to everyone he knows, he can't do that with Juliet. He is not himself when she's around, or so he believes. After that conversations, Romeo falls even more helplessly in love with Juliet. It's stupid, he thinks, as someone who's rarely falls so hard for anyone, but Juliet is driving him crazy, and the fact that she makes him feel the closest thing to love he's felt in years. Yet a big war of cultures, norms, and other societal tradition stands between them. Hurts him even more. That's it. That is, of course, if Julia is even into him anyways. As weeks goes by, Julia and Romeo become closer. They start telling They start telling each other stories more often, but all of these stories are limited to their causes, their friends, and anything at all beside their feeling for each other. She's not into me, she's just an extrovert. She's friendly with everyone, Romeo keeps thinking. And it's when he's thinking about that suddenly Julia comes and sits at his table. So you said you want to tell me something. It's true, he has already sent a message to Julia telling her he wants to talk about something. Oh wow, driving straight in it. Nothing all that important actually, says Romeo. Come on, it's not like you'd be so indirect about things. What's wrong with you, Boyle? Romeo actually called Julia to talk about her attitude recently. She's less weird, at least in Romeo's eyes, and it feels like she's getting further away, removing herself from many student activities she's usually partake in. Julia answered all his questions, all his thoughts and concerns about how she seems to be removing herself from all other side activities she managed to shut off or easily explain. Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm obsessing over every single thing she does. Thanks, Romeo. While a pit opened in his guts at the thought. Is that all? Anything else you want to say? She's questioned him. Fair is fair after all. Do you know what I used to like? Do you know that I used to like you? Wow, so direct. The words come out from Romeo's mouth out of the blue. He's horrified, even as he recognized that it's a lie. He still likes her now. He doesn't even know when he's decided to confess his feeling right at this random moment. Never mind when he confessed with half a lie. It wasn't planned at all. But when he heard Julia say, anything else? Wow, it's definitely one thing Romeo has been planning to say to Juliet for the last few thousands eons, or as normal humans measure time, since around 8 months ago. Julia shows a flash of surprise and then said, no, I had no idea at all. Why? Why what? Why do you like me? Or did you like me? I mean, there must be a reason. Oh, of course there is. Romeo opens his mouth to tell her and pauses. He blinks slowly to close his mouth again. Or not, I don't know. I think there is, but I'm not sure. I'm sorry, I'm talking gibberish. Juliet does not respond to that. Romeo doesn't even dare to look at her directly, but he can see out of the corner of his eyes that she looks dumbfounded. He takes a breath and opens his mouth again, hoping for a lightning strike. Divine inspiration or instant death. He isn't picky. Okay, I see you as a really strong person, okay? You have a big girly side, but you're also a really strong, independent person. Okay, I get the girly part, but what makes you think I'm strong? Well, just look at how you work with all of your assignment and organization. I definitely could never deal with everything as well as you do ever. Oh, come on, everybody has something they're good at. You can do things I can't. That's pretty normal, you know? I know, but still, I'm not sure. That's probably what attracts me to you the most. When he says that, Romeo tries looking at Juliet. Just for a moment, he saw a twitch of smile on her lips. But they're not even hope. He ascribed it to his imagination instead. So what's next then? Asked Juliet. Oh, to be honest, I don't know. I said this because I can't keep hiding it forever. I need to say it to you, even though I know it's impossible for me to ask you out. Considering all the differences between us, Juliet pauses. Oh, of course. You don't need to say anything, though. I just need to get it out of my system. That's all I want to say. Well, okay then, I have something else to do. You don't have anything more to say, right? Yes, I mean, no, I mean, that's all. Julius nods and says goodbye, then quickly walks away. After Julia leaves, Romeo lets out a heavy sigh. Good work there. That's one hell of a lot of old baggages I just let go. And a whole hell of a lot of new baggages I have replaced it with. 誒 Andrew 係咪聽晒呢個啊？ Here's an interesting fact about our Romeo. During the whole conversation, he hadn't been able to keep himself from shaking. It's an old habit that he just can't let go of. To his relief, they've been sitting during the whole conversation, so he could hide his tremor. Still, even though he feels intense relief after telling Juliet about his feeling, his hands are still trembling. He had to wait a couple of minutes before he can walk away himself. So now, after Romeo's long-awaited but ultimately useless confessions, what's next for our Juliet and her Romeo? Funnily enough, neither she nor Romeo ever mention it again, at least not to each other. Romeo did eventually tell some of his friends about his feeling for Juliet, but what about Juliet's? Romeo didn't know anything about how she was coping with these revelations. He expected that she probably told some of her friends, as he had told his, but that doesn't even matter. He tells himself, we're not meant for each other anyways. Watching it from the outside, nothing seems to have changed between them. They still talk about their classes, about their friends, about shows they watch, and books they've read, but they never even mention again the times when Romeo revealed his feeling to Juliet. At first, Romeo had thought that confessing his feeling would mean letting go of a big boulders of inside his heart. As it turned out, it only transformed a boulder into a restless rock monster asking for more. Eventually, he realizes letting Julia know about his feeling isn't enough. He needs to have her. He wants to hold her tight. He wants to stare into her eyes and tell her he loves her to Pluto and back. He wants to hear her say, I love you too. He wants to kiss her. He wants to run away with her to a place where no one cares about their differences and just sees themselves as a cute couple in love. He wants to do all good things in life together with her, and more than anything on this earth, he simply wants her. The feeling is killing him. How could she be acting normally after that revelation? Does that mean his feelings means nothing to her at all? The peak of his emotion comes one day when our hero is falling asleep. Suddenly his body is drenched in sweat. His heart beats so too fast and his thoughts only run to one thing, Juliet. He wants nothing so precise. He needs Juliet. He doesn't care about anything else, about the traditions, about their families, about anything. There's only one thing he needs to do tomorrow, and that is to confess his feeling again to Juliet. This time, however, he's going to ask her out. If she feels the same way, he will ask her to just give it a try and fight the world together. He resolves that he is going to take a leap of faith, and it will be the first thing he does the next time they meet. 今日嘅新聞係 Happily Ever After Ever After Part 2。Okay, let's start. It doesn't happen the next time Romeo and Juliet meet. When Romeo sees her, he knows something isn't right. After that, each time he sees her, he feels uncomfortable, almost afraid. Our hero isn't scared of much, but he can't explain how she makes him feel, as though she is surrounded by a fierce, powerful aura that keeps him from approaching. It takes a few days for whatever it is to fade. When that sense of danger finally eases up, Romeo finds he has the courage to approach her. Cunningly, he waits until the end of a night class when both of them are ready to go home. Hey Juliet, are you heading back? Let me drive you home. No, it's fine. I just call an Uber. I have something I need to tell you though. Her expression quickly changed to one Romeo's nerve never before seen. An uncomfortable-looking mixture between happy, sad, and angry. He finds he doesn't know what to call it. She peers at him. What's it about? It's about, you know, the thing I told you a few months ago? The slight smile he saw when he first confessed his feeling returned to her face. Okay, let's go for a drive. I know a good place to talk. Julia directs Romeo sporadically, and they chat normally to fill the intervening time until they reach what she reveals be their destination, a large, dark, empty park. I didn't know there was a park around here. You know nothing, Romeo. Hey, what? You said you don't read or watch Game of Thrones. She side-eyed him. It's all over the internet, my dude. Good point, well made. Our hero climbed over the locked gate and meandered slowly along the paths until they found a bench, and an unspoken decision has them both sit down at the same time. By this point, it's close to midnight. The drive had been long, and he's driven slower than usual to stretch out their time together. The sky is bright with stars, with the full moon hangs heavy on the horizon. A warm and gentle breeze brings with it the scent of wet earth and green. Growing things and far distant clouds tease them with the idea of rain before morning. Romeo feels perfect, as though God had created especially for them at this moment. So, say Juliet, lowering her gaze from the milky splash of stars above them to meet his eyes. What you wanna talk to me about? And Romeo thinks, what the hell, and jump right in. I told you I liked you, do you remember? Yes, it was a lie. His eyes narrow. What do you mean? Her eyes narrows. Oh, careful, dear Romeo. You should not play with a woman's heart. I still like you. I never stopped liking you. And every day I like you more, and I don't think I can go another day without telling you how I feel. Oh, I know. His jaw snaps shut, and he blinks rapidly. This is not what he thought she would say. What? Is it that obvious? No, but it was kind of easy to guess. Okay, so yeah, that's that. And you know, when I first told you how I felt, I thought it would help me clear my head. I wanted to, but since then, it's haunted me. Why did I want that? I think of you and I want to see you. I will see you and I want to talk to you. He continues laying bare all the things he's been thinking of these past few weeks. Culminating in an impassionate plea. I know it possibly won't end well, but I want to be with you. I want us to try. 呢隻 game 嗰啲個 font 個 apostrophe T is weird. The font is weird. He continues, but I want to be with you. I want us to try. Julia takes his hand and squeezes it, feels the tremble in his fingers, and says nothing about it. Romeo, I like you, she begins, and his heart near bursts. I like you a lot, and not only as a friend, but you know that with our backgrounds and our families, it's impossible for us to be together. I know that, Julia, I know, but I really like spending time with you. Whenever I talk to you, I feel so happy and so scared. Why would you feel scared? Because I don't want to say anything that will make you think less of me. I want to look perfect in front of you. Even though whenever we are together, it feels like I can only show all of my imperfection. Hey, nobody's perfect. They sat quietly for a moment, still holding hands. Romeo starts a stares at the intertwined fingers, while Julia watches the breeze ripple through the trees. It still feels weird. Our heroine muses, almost to herself. You told me that you liked me, and I thought it could never work. And then you said the same thing, and I was disappointed somehow. And now here you are telling me to forget about the rules, and I'm the only thing they're important. Oh, tell me about it. I don't even know where this is all coming from. You don't like what I like, and I don't like what you like. And please don't get me started on the fact that your favorite book is the single worst thing I have ever read. Huh? You mean The Secret? Oh, I haven't read that. Yes, oh God, please not talk about that now, okay? She tilts her head back and laughs, and Romeo remembers that he used to hate that sound a long time ago. Okay, let's not talk about it. But if you know that a relationship won't go well, why do you keep telling me how you feel? Why don't you just try to forget me? I've tried, he sighed, squeezing her hand gently, but every conversation with you is enough to make me remember that you mean so much to me. You don't listen to explosion in the sky, but what I think of whenever I do. You don't play video game as much as me, but you on my team is what I want the most whenever I play a multiplayer game. We pray to different gods, but your face is the one that appears whenever I pray for a good future. Julia doesn't say anything. She just looked into his eyes while listening to everything he's been keeping in his head and his heart for a long time. Before this, I always thought that when I fell in love with someone, it would be a person that I want to grow old with. Do I want to grow old with you? No, I don't. To do that. But do I want to be with you? Here in this moment, stuck in eternal limbo, in an infinity loop of this exact hour forever, hell yeah, I do. Neither Romeo nor Juliet speaks for some time or after that. They just keep staring at each other. They don't know what it is, but they surely feel something strange, something magical is happening between them now. A delicate thing which twists in the air around them, young and oh so fragile. Do you love me? Juliet asks quietly. I'm not sure, Romeo answers, but if it's not love, then I don't know what is. But if it is love, why don't you want to go out with me? Because it is just love. You're such a weirdo. I don't know why I ever fell in love with you, says Juliet. Right at that moment, Romeo feels joy in his heart. A tsunami of happiness sweeping through his body, destroying all the baggage that has been messing with his head and heart for so many months. But then reality hits so suddenly as the joy. Everything happens in a single instant. In just one moment, Romeo feels the greatest happiness and the greatest sadness he ever felt in his life. Hey, I might not be worth your sacrificing everything, especially your family. But if love is really that special, then maybe it will give us another chance to be together. Even though maybe it can only happen in another life when we are both cats, says Romeo. Is that? Did you just quote Vanilla Sky and me? I can't believe you did that. That's hilarious that you said that. You know I hate that movie. It's a great movie. How the hell did I manage to fall in love with you again? Both of them start to laugh together, continuing until all the laughter drains into a simple smile, a simple, beautiful curve on their lips that throws a deeper meaning, only for the two of them. I love you, says Romeo. I love you too, I guess, answers Juliet. They sit closer now while holding hands. Juliet puts her head on Romeo's shoulder. Is it worth it? She asks. For now, right at this moment, it's totally worth it. But whether that feeling will last as time goes by, as more people find out about it, I don't know. Julius cites quite such a dumb guy. Julius cites quietly. Life sucks sometimes. Life sucks most of the time. That's why I want to make this moment last forever, if that's even possible. It's possible if we believe it. Is that what that weird book taught you? Laughed Romeo. Shut up, Julia answered and pinched his hands. They stayed silent again for a while. Hey, kiss me. The word comes from Julia. 梗係女仔主動啦. Romeo doesn't really know how to react to that. Why, he asks. So frustrating. I've heard people say that a kiss is a magical thing. It can stop time or take you to the future in an instant. I've heard that story. I always thought it was silly though. The situation we're stuck in is pretty silly too, you know? Good point, he allows, well made. So they stare at each other as they lean in. They close their eyes when their lips touch for the first time. It's the strangest sensation either of them has ever felt. Everything feels so magical. They feel as if time has stopped only for them. As if they're in an infinity loop of the exact moment. Oh, to be continued. Oh, okay. Okay, hi Rachel. 我哋而家第幾日 ？Rachel。What else? Cafe latte. cafe latte 但係攻略話要俾朱古力佢飲喎。我哋喺遊戲入面，我哋要倒25杯嘢飲，我哋要 charge 翻4次先。Coco 啊！差唔多啦，留翻一陣有機會錯嘅時候。latte 應該係2個奶啊嘛，係嘛？睇下先。朱古力冇得就咁加奶，你整杯靚啲嘅朱古力。要俾熱朱古力佢飲先會 unlock 到。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12，係咯，12。哇，仲少咗格嘅喂！Leslie 原來係 Didi 啊嘛 ，Didi。 咦？葡萄牙追翻2-2，哎呀！竟然最後和波，唔乸係嘛？等陣先啊，睇下個盤先。有109分鐘啦，可能要打加時。未知補時補幾耐？俾人打到變返貓。喵！幅圖畫唔轉。應該完場啦。咁啊，和波2-2。Easy Go 入咗去換代替 pt2。西班牙就換咗2個，葡萄牙換咗5個，咁西班牙可能會攰少少。和波通殺。 變翻3倍同5倍。聽下歌先啦，大家。爭勝啊！西班牙入翻球好啊！加補時即加時。講得好快，一日就。Police raid on private Coachella is the biggest drug and sex-related burst of the year. Diddy! Fight broke out during Coachella control and police disputes. With the arrest, Coachella will go on. 誒，再個字。espresso 放間佢杯 espresso 真係抵啲喎，你睇翻個杯咧，佢水位好低下。不如叫杯嘢飲先啦，你兩位。朱古力，唔通第一日係唔計嘅，所以今日先要俾朱古力佢飲。 換翻晒啦。滴滴滴滴滴滴滴滴。諗翻先，我未睇新聞今日。Romeo and Juliet, happily ever after, ever after, part 3. Romeo comes awake with a gas His mind already whirling as he tries to make sense of what's happening. Was it just a dream, he thinks? Please forgive him, dear readers, he is barely awake. He has no idea how or when he got home. But he's still wearing yesterday's clothes, and his experiences the unwashed, uncomfortable feeling that come with waking after falling. 聽唔清楚先。呢首歌未聽過啊，可以跳算咯。Juliet, what happened to her? He rifles through blankets and pockets until he finds his cell phone and immediately fires off a message to her. He won't admit it, will barely remember it through the haze of panic, but he spends the next 40 minutes and 10 seconds staring fixated at it until it vibrates in his hand and he drops it to the floor. Romeo! Juliet's voice is muffled by the tablets, but he doesn't think he's even been so relieved to hear it. Where are you? Are you alright? I'm fine. What about you? I'm okay. We need to talk some things. It's definitely different. Romeo opened his mouth to agree before he even realized how he feels. He's been so weighted down by his feelings for so long that he hadn't noticed that something's changed until Juliet brought it up. Waking up has been bad for so long, but today he feels different. Today he feels good. When Romeo arrives at the coffee shop, Juliet is already there. She waited while he ordered an Americano, patiently sipping her orange juice until he joins her. So Romeo says as he sits himself opposite Juliet. What happened last night? She shakes her head, the picture of honest confusion. I'm not sure, but I felt kind of light when I woke up this morning. Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. I feel like a part of me is missing. She nods in agreement and they are quiet for a time. Julia played with her straw, the paper melting quickly in the icy remnants of her drinks. She trails off and tries again. Do you actually remember what happened last night? Kind of, Romeo fronts and grimaces. I'm not sure though. How do you feel about me now? Asked Juliet. He pours. 係咪又係你麼啊 ？Succubus? Is Juliet a succubus? How do you feel about me now? He pauses to consider. I don't know. I still like you a lot, in fact, but it's certainly a different kind of feeling too. To the last few months. That's exactly how I feel. He cites explosively. What the hell happened? Julia leans in, holds his gaze, lowers her voice. I'm not sure myself, but I will have this theory. Maybe, and I know it sounds wild, but hear me out. Just maybe the parts of us that fell in love with the other somehow left us last night. They separate themselves from this world, making their own where time loops and accept moment over and over and over again. Romeo looks they don't like each other anymore. I don't know what happened. Romeo looked her in the eyes without blinking for a long moment, then burst out laughing. You're a complete mad woman, you know that? That's just you're not even the one who likes sci-fi and fantasy. Oh, shut it, boy. She huffs at him and crosses her arms as she leans back. No, seriously. He waves a hand at her. The fact that the theory came out of your mouth is crazier than the theory itself. Her lips twitch and then she's laughing with him. And for a glorious moment, the air is filled with pure and uncomplicated good humor. When the laughter winds down, they each find that they can't stop grinning at the other, and it's beautiful and just like it used to be. A thought occurs to Romeo, and he opens his mouth, and Julia immediately points a finger at him. Shut up. He closes the mouth and keeps grinning, hands held up in surrender. He can't say it's impossible. It is impossible though. She defends herself with a raised shrug. Romeo tilts his head. Nothing is impossible. So what now? What now? What? I mean, what happened to us now? He looks around and shrugs. We just like live normally, I guess. It's been months, it's not eons since I could talk to you normally like this. And honestly, it feels awesome. She laughed, and it's so much easier than it has been in a long time. Yeah, I know, she smiled at him. So we're good then? We're better than good, I guess, answers Romeo. Good points, Julia nods. Well made. After that, lives go back. After that, life goes on for Romeo and Juliet. They're still good friends. They both find their loves. So they actually separate. Find their loves. The one who shares their interests. They doesn't force them to sacrifice too many things in life, yet still makes them feel like happiest person on earth. They grow old together as good friends, not as lovers. And what about the Romeo and Juliet who burn with love for each other? Readers, I'll tell you that couple is still sitting on the bench in the park on that clear and perfect night, and they will stay there until the end of time. They've created their own world without other people meddling, judging, forcing compromises. For the rest of eternity, they will have each other and their pure, naive young love, and nothing will ever change that. Some people say that on a clear night with a promise of dawn rain, when the Milky Way floats across the sky and the full moon hangs low, you can see a young couple sitting on a bench in the park, but only out of the corner of your eyes, and only if you a room for romance in your soul. Wow, that's haunted ghost story. Is it true, you ask me? Does it matter? I reply. Surely it doesn't matter to anyone else on Earth, and it certainly doesn't matter to them. Are you going to leave as well, Freya? I don't think so.係咪完啊？古仔 Expecto 多。2 weeks later，唉，古仔完啦，直接入結局喎，咁嘅睇法。Coachella Festival proves to be major boost for Seattle tourism. More women have spoken out and claimed more or less the light. Initial reports indicate possible herpes outbreak at Coachella. Oh, not surprised, not surprised. Oh, hello.仲有冇得救啊加拿同 Neo 咧？可能冇機會咯。 咩歌咧？去咗洗手間先，等陣，大家聽住歌先啊！今日飲咗2壺茶急啊！How's the game show? Chá la cà chá la. Thanh xe.好靚女啊 ！Rachel 而家張新相越嚟越靚。啊，誒，Are they together now？係啊，衰咗 Neil 同加拿兩個，做唔到朋友添。 外星人 send postcard。Chala，Chala，佢生仔 breed 啊，係嘛？就係佢。How to tell？最後4分鐘，真係42碼咁悶，唔好啩？Bailey，哎呀，情侶夾 zoom 埋一齊有一個好大嘅學問。我哋未睇新聞，第一尾我都唔可以記得咗你嘅。新嘅新聞都話 thank you 啦喎。Your fiction's planned free trial is over. Did you enjoy the content we provided for you? Do you subscribe to our fiction plan for only $5 a month, or join our premium subscription plan for only $10 a month with access to all of our contents? With your subscriptions, you can help support high-quality, unbiased journalism, as well as giving young fiction writers an appreciative audience. Oh, 咁快有人。哦。 真係要射實驗啊！我其實我唔買咯，越買越吹。想睇 C 朗輸，但係又想 C 朗40歲攞個歐國聯，又再諗多一次。有個決賽嗰時特別射12碼，好難講啊！1.8同1.7，買嚟得快。啲字可唔可以出得唔好咁閪，搞到我成日嘢 skip 咗啊！咁我哋點樣可以出個 good ending 咧？咦，新人嚟㗎 ，hello，咦，我自己啊，係，哦 Neo，整完用返嚟靚仔咗。breed 咗啦， 哦，即係我哋都係外星人？Been in the window of the game, but you haven't seen anything yet. Cool. 係完成咗幾多？That is so sweet. Screenshot wallpaper 代表到依隻 game 咯，起碼係啦。我哋而家個咖啡樣近啲，即係我哋淨係就咁水包位，我哋唔好搞到個鋪頭好似好深，坐得好遠咁樣。我會 prefer it this way。Man， 哇，兩邊都冇 miss 啊，三球嚟講都。C 朗都未射，亞麻都未射。 我一滴射失咗，冇，竟然葡萄牙贏咗。Killer。掉飲杯，我哋係未掉夠飲杯。聽晒所有歌，其實我哋琴日已經聽晒啦，咁啫。 challenge 完急。咁我哋點樣玩翻？我哋而家可以第二次 fast forward 啦。咁當然 play game。隻 game 最後係冇 dwarf， 最似 dwarf 即係我迷宮飯嗰個 dwarf 嘅就係個精靈 Elfen。哦，因為我哋時間穿越者，所以我哋知道佢 No, it's you。我哋要掉多幾杯咖啡先啊！趁一開始，我哋要 hold 到有25杯未有。我諗啲 recipe 係會 carry over 嘅。睇一睇先。 1 cup of triple shot espresso.哦，呢個就係個 hint number one。點解佢未開聲，我哋就會講嗰個 lift 咧？但係呢個係叫 Day One 喎。佢要唔飲咖啡？要有朱古力嘅，跟住又要雨天 ，spicy lady， 冇 cinnamon， 冇薑，咁即係個朱古力啦。Bailey， 要 bitter， 要奶。sweet， 綠茶奶其實可以嘅。冇茶，綠茶。佢好似話唔要咖啡啊嘛，係咯，唔要咖啡，但係又要苦，又要奶。佢冇話唔要咖啡，唔要咖啡頭先個女仔啫，咁所以其實咖啡 menu coffee milk。 得咗添。咁就少咗日，咦？Green tea latte 應該係綠茶奶㗎嘛 latte。我換寫㗎啦。A1。如果係要完美結局，pt2。而家要杯嘢飲嗰個係 cup of sweet healthy coffee。George 飲 coffee， 但又冇奶。倒返幾杯先有。lactose intolerance 啊嘛，記得㗎啦。 視為第2日，咁未完喎。Coffee and 薑。Fancy。pt2 佢要飲咩啊 ？Honey milk。Honey milk， 我哋有冇其他？朱古力可以有喎。朱古力呢個茶有冇？Honey milk 咁大路應該有啩。milk honey lemon。我哋鋪頭每晚第一個客人都係要等4杯嘢飲先有得飲啊！會跌咗 fans， 係會跌咗 fans。 Day 3啦，我哋而家。No milk and nothing else. 沖奶 ，stop it，OK， 搞掂，唔使再掉嘢啦，唔使做大嘥鬼啦。右手。Georgie green tea with lemon and honey. 吸緊啊佢。喉嚨。飛佢返屋企啊嘛，飛佢識個老豆啊嘛。 專登隱藏，即係暫停翻我哋冇見過嘅對話，就會 fast forward 會斷咗停喺度。Day 4 Seductive Ginger green tea Very warm, very bitter Ginger green tea 分類 ginger green tea ginger warm and bitter 即係多嚿薑。個係warm and sweet without coffee. Green tea latte， 我冇記錯㗎啦，不過重複一次啫。人情事多。 茶、奶、薑，就係你嗰杯嘢啦。星期六遊戲嘅 Day 5。太空人，anything， 朱古力，honey milk。Cafe latte please。咖啡奶奶。對唔住，早兩日整錯杯嘢咗俾你，而家即刻整。Start。講咗佢係可以得罪佢嘅，俾錯都可以。 我哋帶住電話轉身嘅喎。放飛機俾第二隻 orc。塞得猜，猜即係茶薑先至問。新大話就冇得 skip 所以同我哋上次失敗嗰杯嘢飲咧，阿華講嘅對白就唔同啊嘛，所以我哋就啱啱新嚟呢對話冇得 skip。今次嘅我哋衝成功，成功咗杯差飲差。Day 6 goo。Cup of tea with lemon with cinnamon。茶檸檬 cinnamon 即係 Russian tea。佢又飲 usual。 機。奶薑蜜啊！佢講冇得 skip 日子啊！如果錯咗都幾擲使啊！要高呼係成個，我諗都要半個鐘一輪。喂，頭先 George 冇餵嘢飲喎，第7日，星期一。全 game 最重要嘢飲 specific。ginger latte 即係咖啡啦，都啤薑奶，應該都仲係未。加拿都仲係未滿。啤薑奶， 茶又要 warm 又要 cool。茶茶檸蜜。哦 ，warm and cool 係同樣格數就得啦。哦，因為我本身已經有3格啦，喺啲。開始眼瞓添，但係我哋可以快，既然快速就完成埋今次飛到都一半啦，而家第2個禮拜。Leo， 既然佢返到嚟啦，咁我哋就俾我杯特別嘢飲佢。Leo 係飲 Milky Way 奶蜜薄荷，又酷。 呢啲係 skip 唔識嘅新對白。Superman， 我哋就係個 Superman。Day night， 光頭佬。韓國阿伯啊，我唔想理佢住啊啲 can。Green tea with a lot of mint。Tartarik 咖啡杯拉茶嗰個，即係茶啦，茶拉茶。pt milk。一次錯咗就唔俾翻粒星我。 哦，呢度又特別啦，佢要飲朱古力嘅時候。Special drink something sweet. Sweet hot chocolate. 佢要杯朱古力類，又甜嘅，但係攻略上我哋就要俾佢一杯超甜嘅 honey。朱古力勁甜，3格。Spanish Sahara。朱古力奶醬，朱古力奶醬。果然行內人士都係知啲嘢嘅。不如咁講啊，以我哋講，如果喺做娛樂圈有權有勢，都好難唔會變成一個 villain， 唔會變成一個支持。呢個係 Day9。A10。都係打工。 3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10 A 廳啫喎。呢個咪就話佢好眼瞓咧。